Hello and welcome to Struggle is Real. I am Victoria, and every Sunday at 5:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I sit down to write for 10 minutes. And I do this just for 10 minutes because I would like to create a continuous habit for myself. And I realize I'm not the only one who might need this or want this. And it's actually not for people who need this, it's about someone who wants this. And I invite you to join me. I realized that our brain is, while it's so complicated, it's easy to trick. So the trick here is that whatever you're doing, whether you're writing a PhD paper, you have to rewrite your resume, which is really tedious, you're trying to find a new job, you are writing a novel and you're stuck somewhere, you cannot move through it, or you're just frustrated with your writing, why don't we set that aside and join me? And I have prepared very simple prompts, and I create these prompts based on my week's activities or just random inspirations. They don't even have to be connected to anything I do in life, and they're not. So, and I was thinking about prompts, and I was wondering, what would you think if one of the prompts would be something like, if you're daydreaming about, what are you daydreaming about? If, I forgot what I was trying the prompt with. Then the other one was, did you overhear a conversation maybe this week? And what are the conversation is about? Because I find that overheard conversations, especially in big city, regardless it's a big city or not, it's so spicy. Because especially if the people are strangers, you don't know them, you've never met them in your life, and they're talking about something so interesting and it's so objectively just neutral to you, why not listen to that? So if you have had such a scenario and overheard something very interesting, feel free to write that with me. And the other one would be, what was your conversation, like the most recent telephone conversation about? So that would be also interesting. There you go. That was my little bubble I wanted to show. I don't think it worked for the others, but yeah. What was your most recent telephone conversation about? There you go. Another one was the overheard. Yeah, the daydreaming. And, okay, what was the third one? Bear with me. I'm now learning all this stuff and it's so exciting. And I'm not even hiding that I'm learning it now and excited. Yeah, that's my favorite. Did you overhear a conversation? What was it about? Anyway, all of this is going to last for only 10 minutes. And if you would like, this is a live broadcasting, but this video will be then uploaded. I mean, it will stay on my channel. So I believe that, and I'm hoping some other people or somebody else will join in later and they can watch the recording. And for that purpose, I'm gonna put up the prompts on the screen so we all know what we're writing about. Anyway, so let's write for 10 minutes and I'm gonna put the prompts up. One was that, did you overhear a conversation? And if yes, what was the conversation about? I would just describe the conversation without judgment or your opinion about it or what you felt about it. I think the brain will be really appreciative if you just describe the facts, because that's how the brain will be relaxing, because our opinions are a lot of information to digest and they will not be able to give you the same reprieve. They're just like factually describing something like neutrally. So number two was that, what are you daydreaming about? When I was growing up, I loved daydreaming. I think a lot of people still daydream. As an adult, I like daydreaming. So what are you daydreaming about? What was your last daydream about? And the third one is, who did you talk to most recently over the phone? People don't talk over the phone anymore. We send each other voice messages, text, And I realized I miss just making a phone call. So I don't do that often either. Maybe if you did so, who did you call? Or who called you? Doesn't necessarily have to be the one who called. Okay, so, okay guys, let me put up the prompts. What are you daydreaming about? Prompt number 2. Overheard the conversation. And prompt number 3. Most recent telephone convo. Okay, hold on. And I'm gonna put a timer on and we can start. Ready, set, go. I'll see you in 10 minutes. And our time is up. So I'm not sure if I did any justice to describing what this channel is about in the beginning, because I was so distracted with my graphics and my text bubbles that didn't really work the way I wanted them to. But I'm very excited, and for the next time it should get better. My timer also didn't work, the one that I thought it was fancy. So I switched to my non-fancy, but I think I like the green timer. I'm looking at the screen and I'm seeing that the only viewer I have right now is the only one and only viewer, and it must be my mom again. Hi, Mom. This is so funny. Anyway, this video will stay on YouTube, and if someone else will watch it, usually a couple of people watch it, I hope you enjoy today's very short 10-minute writing session. You can join me. You can do this for yourself. I hope it's useful for you. If not, I'll see you again anyway, next Sunday at 5:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Thank you for struggling with me. Bye, Mom.